Can you believe that Gregg Popovich, one of the greatest coaches in NBA history, is preparing to retire at the end of the 2025 season? It's hard to imagine the NBA without Coach Pop, a figure who has been a pillar in the league for more than 3 decades. His career is a remarkable one, full of groundbreaking achievements, sustainable success, and unforgettable moments. But now, after battling through health concerns, it seems that 2025 will be his final season as head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. Born in East Chicago, Indiana, Popovich was destined for greatness. He came from a Serbian father and a Croatian mother, and his childhood was steeped with a strong work ethic, something he would later bring to his coaching philosophy. After graduating from high school in 1966, Popovich went on to attend the United States Air Force Academy. There, he played basketball for the Air Force Falcons, eventually becoming the team captain and leading scorer. His academic prowess was an impressive one and matched that of his athletic ability, earning him a degree in Soviet Studies in 1970. Popovich's time at the academy gave him leadership training that would serve him well as a future coach. After his graduation, Popovich served 5 years of active duty in the U.S. Air Force, where he was part of the Armed Forces basketball team. His experience in Eastern Europe and Soviet Union during this period helped shape his worldview, which would later influence his coaching and his approach to team dynamics. Popovich's basketball journey truly began in the late 1970s when he joined the coaching ranks of Pomona Pitzer College, where he would lead the team to its first conference title in 68 years. But it wasn't until he joined Larry Brown's coaching staff with the San Antonio Spurs in 1988 that his career would take off. From 1988 to 1992, Popovich served as an assistant coach under Brown, learning the intricacies of coaching in the NBA. After a brief stint with the Golden State Warriors, he returned to the San Antonio Spurs as the general manager and president of basketball operations in 1994. One of his first major moves was a trade for veteran center Dennis Rodman, a move that would later prove instrumental in the Spurs' title runs. However, his true legacy would begin in 1996 when the Spurs would be struggling and he would make the bold decision to fire head coach Bob Hill and take over the reins himself. It was a decision that would change the course of NBA history. That season, the Spurs secured the number one pick and used it to draft Tim Duncan, who would become the cornerstone of the team's success for the next 2 decades. The duo of Duncan and Popovich formed one of the most successful coach and player partnerships in NBA history, leading the Spurs to 5 championships and incredible attention for the San Antonio area for the sport of basketball. His success as a coach was unparalleled. His Spurs teams were known for their unwavering consistency and never having a losing season during his tenure. The Spurs were perennial playoff contenders and often contenders for the championship. His ability to develop talent was a key factor in his success. He helped turn role players into stars, with key contributions from players like Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and later on Kawhi Leonard. Under his guidance, Parker would become one of the best point guards in NBA history, while Ginobili, a late second-round pick, would become a Hall of Famer. Even in the twilight of their careers, Popovich was able to maximize the talents of his aging cornerstones at the highest level. His mastery as a tactician out on the basketball court is what made him renowned. His ability to make in-game adjustments and make changes to his defenses and offensives was what really made him stand out as a coach. He was named NBA Coach of the Year 3 times and became the NBA's winningest coach of all time in 2019. In addition to his success, he also served as head coach for the USA men's basketball team and would win a gold medal in the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. His success with Team USA only added to his legendary status as a head coach, further cementing his Hall of Fame induction in 2023. Yet, despite his basketball accolades and success, Popovich's career was not without its controversy, as he has been one of the most outspoken coaches in NBA history in the world of politics. which has alienated some fans but has made him beloved by other fans. Just like head coach of the Golden State Warriors, Steve Kerr, Popovich has been an outspoken critic of President Donald Trump, and with the support of Kerr in Team USA, he was very outspoken during the Olympic run against the Republican Party, supporting Democrats, as he has spoken many times as a big supporter of Joe Biden and the Democratic Party, which has garnered him praise and hate over the years. But now, after decades of leading the Spurs to success, it looks like Popovich's career is nearing the end. He has faced several health scares in the past few years that has become the subject of discussion among NBA fans and coaching staffs alike. It soon will be saying goodbye to one of the greatest coaches in history. What's your opinion of Gregg Popovich? Do you think he's the greatest NBA coach of all time? Do you think we'll ever see another one? We'd love to hear from all of you. Thank you so much for watching Believable Truths.